Well, afternoon, and how are you? Is it afternoon? Yeah, it's afternoon. Guys, I have so much to tell you. Not really. Who does that? Who says, oh god, guys, I have so much to tell you? I never really have so much to tell anyone. I feel like that's reserved for people who, go on missions or something. Roswell, go investigate that alien crash. Yes, sir, Captain, sir, right away, sir. And then Roswell goes and investigates the crash, and once he returns, he has so much to tell the captain. But it's not like he gets back and goes, Captain, I have so much to tell you. It's probably much more, manly and gruff. After he's barely escaped with his life, he's covered in bruises and cuts and his own blood. He arrives at the captain's quarters, secretly in the night, so he knows that he's not being followed. He leans out of the shadows and says, Captain, I have much to tell you. He leaves out the so because he is not a seamstress. He's a man, so would that be a seamster? Seamstrom man. No, that sounds too much like another word. Let's go with seamster. Kinda sounds like you mixed up the letters in mister. But the real question is, what did Roswell find? It was probably killer aliens, or cute little bunnies that people thought were cute little bunnies, which in fact turned out to be killer aliens. But we know how the rest of the story goes. He fights the aliens, and Roswell saves the world. That's not a bad title for something. Roswell saves the world. Roswell saves the world. Roswell saves the world! I guess another question I should address is, why am I wearing a hat? Well, I'm not entirely sure either, but let's make up a story. You can see that it says Hollywood on it, so obviously it was sent to me by some famous Hollywood director. This seems like it would be a hat that Ron Howard would send somebody. Dear Mr. Ron Howard. Who writes letters anymore? Psst, Dear Mr. Ron Howard. I liked you in Happy Days on the Andy Griffith Show. Oh, let's face it, nobody's seen Happy Days under the age of 40. I like hats. Oops. Sorry, that sounded like I said I like cats. I like hats. And I wanted to know if I could have one of your hats from one of your famous Hollywood movies. I mean, one of the hats that you wore when you were a director. I promise I am not one of those weird people who likes to smell celebrity clothing. You're my favorite director of all time. Sincerely, Logan Anderson. P.S. of all time. And then about 3 weeks later, I got my very own Ron Howard Hollywood hat. It was really new, though. I don't know if he actually wore it on set. Maybe it was just for the day. This vlog is almost over. It's gonna be over real quick. Real quick. 3, 2, here we go.